I usually say that preparation is half the key to solving a problem. Were you prepared? You're prepared to do the work. And if at first you don't succeed, try again, which is the reason why I've got a big bag of what they call red seal zinc. So this is like fine zinc oxide powder. So I'm just gonna, as you can probably see in there, I'm just gonna get myself some zinc oxide. And like with our other oxides, it should go a long way, sort of thing. So I'll just put it down there for the time being. And the old tripod has interrupted. And yeah, I think that's out there with the old thing. Yeah. I'm thinking when I do the Pitter Pauline, I reckon I might, if this works, I'll use the pearls. I reckon, because I'm thinking once I've got all this worked out and I've done my basic trials, I'm going to do a big Pitter Pauline, and I'll probably fill it up with these pearls, and then line it on the surface with some sand, like an inch, 2 inches of sand, enough so that the rain won't scare it, and it'll be lined on down the sides, and probably every so often with some aluminium foil sort of thing, because that's quite cheap, you see, so you can use a lot of that. And the pearls are cheap. As I said, it was like less than $6, I think it was. Can't remember what it was. I did say on the video it was $8.15. I thought, oh no, it was even less than that. $6.15, I think. It was something really, it was just above $5, I think. And I think, well, that's my sort of price. I could do a Pitter Pauline with I reckon 4 or 5 bags of that stuff. You could get a good pit. It'd be under 4 8s are 32. Yeah, I reckon 6 4s are 24. 6 5s are 30. $35. I reckon you could do enough polystyrene in that bead stuff to do a whole pit. I reckon. And put all your Sarracenias in there, your Dione, your Cephalotas, and you'll grow them out in the front yard, sort of thing. So you may want to pay attention to that later on in the season. Just warning you, putting it out there, fellas. I'm doing things a little bit differently this year. So, when the requests go out and the specials and the deals and all that thing, just think wisely about, before you say no, think more positively of what's in the image and video bank. If you might, and also some of the, in the vault that I've got, both video and book-wise sort of thing. You might get some better, I might be generous and you might get a few bonuses sort of thing, so you never know. So, yeah. And I think I've worked out how to go to 4K. Apparently I have to be on 30 frames a second, and I think that's the only difference. I've got to be on a different file format, and I have to be on 30 frames a second. So that's the thing. There's 2 things holding me back. I'd read I had to be on the other format, but apparently only does 4K at 30 frames a second. Basically a normal filming rate. So it'll be a bit like a movie, but in 4K sort of thing. So if you want to see it all done again. And I'll be going out to new places I haven't been to before, places I haven't been to for years, but you've never seen, and things like that. So okay, now we're going to put it in here and see how we go. And so I'm basically doing this work here to give you some background so that you can, as I'm going out in the field later on this season, you can test this out yourself, and I reckon you're going to start getting really amazing results. And that's why I'm doing this series of See You in 2017, because I'm going to try and solve the copper thing, but you might want to try and do it as well. And I'll see you on the other side, basically, of the GFC war, I suppose. And I just say, try and be gentle. I think I've buggered the seal on this thing, trying to get the bloody balls in there or something. How much time have we got in there? Has it gone off? 3. Oh well. I'll just make it up, and you can assume that put a new lid on it or something. I think I've buggered the lid trying to get that funnel in, the funnel that does this size, not the funnel I used before. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to put it in here next to that one. So we got basically okay, so we got our manganese sulfate egg one, and it looks like it's going to go like the different manganese may go through the brown and into the black. I don't know. That may be the difference between scrambled egg and non-scrambled egg, because as I said, we worked out from our other experiments what you need is raw egg and a cooked meat, chicken breast or something like that. So raw egg and a cooked piece of chicken breast will be the way to get your fastest and best response. Mainly, I think there's something in the chicken breast. It could be iron, it could be something else, it could be molybdenum or something else. Small amount, just enough to get it to pink and redden more greatly. So anyway, so we've got that, and we've got this one here, zinc sulfate. We've got zinc oxide, and we'll be following these ones over the next few days. 2 weeks. And what did I do something else? I thought I did 3 today. Yeah, I think that was the 3. Anyway, and then of course the next one I'll probably do is I don't know whether I'll be doing a tungstate and a cerium. Cerium I want to do because it should be interesting. It should take me back 15 years and we should get to an answer fairly quickly. And if it really reddens up with cerium, then I think I know what's going on. I think I can crack copper then, so basically. So yeah, and this one actually with the calcium in there, the chalk, yeah, you never know, it could get redder over time once the calcium is pulled out, gets slowly taken back. So we'll see how we go. I don't know, is that starting to look more green than blue now? Oh well, you never know, we might see something in there, because remember I did have my biggest explosion out of copper, but I think it was manganese copper. So already I think we're there. Cerium, copper, manganese, copper. I think we're going to be able to do it, and I think that's where the real revolution is going to happen. It's going to come out of cracking the copper, because I think that's why copper is the highest micronutrient in peat, but you say CPs don't like copper, which is true to some extent. But how come we always have to grow them in peat and sand? So there you go, fellas. Something a bit odd, you know. And the fact, look how well that is going so far. And all it is charcoal on the top of some 50-50 polystyrene and perlite. And I said I'm going to, as I've probably already alluded to, when I go, I'm already prepared. Sorry about it, bit of a mess. I've done myself 7 litres of, let me go back from normal focus. Here we are on normal focus. Sorry, I should have done a spot colour for that plant. But I've done 7 litres there to go with our 5 litres of perlite. Now we go back to spot colouring to do all this other stuff again. Bugger. Oh well. There you go, fellas. Run the card out with that. And run the card out with this, I suppose. Okay. Over and out. See ya.